Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Doc, from SampleKings.com. And here is our site, or actually our channel in YouTube. And we have a lot of instructional videos, and we had a lot of people viewing our videos, of course. And one thing I wanted to point out, too, as well, is that we have a lot of people that watch them but don't subscribe. We see that nearly about 90 to 85% of the viewers do not subscribe. Probably my fault for not asking people to subscribe as often, but I plan to do more of this because it helps us to grow the channel. It helps YouTube to place our videos everywhere that it will help the person watching that particular style or how to do this or how to do that. And so we need you to please subscribe and help us out. It helps YouTube place us in certain areas. We can get a better production going on. And you can also leave a message below any one of our videos if you have anything that you want to know or want to talk about, or ways we can make even a better video. Now, if you really need any help, you can also visit us at SampleKings.com. You can book a lesson. It's pretty simple to do. All you need to do is come right down here where it says book lessons now. You can pay $16 an hour, which is a reduction on our regular $20 price. You can use Cash App or Venmo, and PayPal. It's $150 more, and it'll be like $17.50 for a 1 hour session because PayPal charges us for their services, which you probably already know. If you need a last minute session, you can book that too. Right here, one last minute session, or need help, you can call us at this number right there. To book your time is pretty simple. You say I want to do 2 hours. You click right here. It comes up, it gives you a calendar date here on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, you can pick which day you want to book for. Pick that day, pick the time, click on it. It'll come like this. You fill the form out, you're good to go. It's that easy.
Hi there, this is Andy Mack from AKAI Pro, and I'm excited to announce that we've now added stem separation to the iconic MPC workflow, opening up new boundaries, bringing us into a new era of sampling.
Okay, that's not bad. So I'm in my MPC software 2.14. Obviously, let's check this out right here. So you know what I'm doing right here. Let's go to here about this MPC, and that's 2.14.0. Pretty simple stuff. I'll click on that to get rid of it. I'm gonna stop this right here. So I'm using a stem system here. Now to get to where I wanna go, I'm in the software, gonna press I, and we get the left-hand side of this whole system. Cool, next thing I'm gonna do is hit right over here and get the bottom part perfect. So I've got this idea of this sample, and my sample, I believe, is this right here. So to get this idea to work properly, to get what I want from the stem, and to make it better and improve it, it's a process that works on my computer. To do this on the MPC Standalone with a very little bit of memory and a very little small amount of actually saving and storing stuff, you realize that it can be a task. And so what I normally do is just pull up my software. I'll grab the sample here. I will go to here and the process, and I'll say, okay, I want to edit this. Once I do, it pulls up the sample section right here, and I also have my stems. I can create a stem from it right there. This process is cool on a computer, but there's a problem trying to do it on the standalone. And that problem is the software. Now, the next thing they have a problem with is right here, and you'll notice with the InMusic Software Center, if you don't have this, download this. It's important for your account. I'll click on this. It's tied to my account. It's checking for updates, connecting. All the updates will appear in here. Every app should appear in here also as well. They'll have everything you own here, or you ever bought will be in here as well. This is your account. It says, welcome back. Here's my account. It gives me Doc West up here, the DW, and they have their sales, of course. They're selling this, they're selling that. Here's a deal, blah, blah, blah. But you come down here where it says software. I get the software here, and this is all the software I own, of course, right? And I can see my software right here, but we don't see the MPC STEMS at all. And that's just for my computer. So it's not here at all. And I come out to hardware. I got my hardware. You'll see the hardware, of course. I can run this setup right here. It will see it. It says, okay, running a setup. It knows it's there. It looks at the hardware. It knows what it can use, what it can't use, of course. I can go through the process, apps, and we can go through all the stuff here about MPC packs, claim something free, press done. We're out of that. But look at all the software. Here, all the software will appear. And we still don't see the MPC stems in here. So they're changing a lot around inside of the MPC platform, and in the InMusic Software Center, they're probably getting ready to change up something totally new. You know, we need something new, like 3.0. You see, it's not working on the MPC Standalones. They can't fix that up because there's so many different MPCs now. And they got to make a configuration for each one and make sure what machine to use, what to use here is an MPC, is that machine, what is this device here, plug them in, they all got to work together. There's a lot of work to do to get this kernel to be right. And that requires us, or them actually, to make it better.
When you hear the word kernel, you might think of popcorn, chicken, or popcorn chicken, or the Colonel's popcorn chicken. But you might have also come across the same word in a computing context, with folks talking about the Linux kernel or Windows kernel. What the heck is it? The kernel is basically the heart of whatever operating system you're using. Although the kernel is a software component, it sits between your system's hardware and the rest of your OS and software. You see, user software such as your web browser or your favorite game doesn't talk directly to your hardware. Instead, the kernel serves as an intermediary. But why is this necessary? Well, one of the main functions of a kernel is to abstract away the physical differences between hardware setups. There are an endless number of possible hardware configurations in a PC or server.
Now, in 2012 at the NAMM show, Andy Mack introduces the Renaissance. This is the first MPC software. It's MPC 1 with the Renaissance. And of course, the studio came out the same year at the same show.
90s. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to give you the same feel that everybody's familiar with, where you can walk up to it, make your beat, and it will be all integrated inside here. So everything that's represented here is represented inside the box, all right? So some of the features that you will see here, we go into Program Edit. You will see this layout on the form.
This is the very first time they had this software. A lot of problems in the beginning, but they did solve them and they got better. Okay, now this is Andy Mack right here, and we're at the NAMM show at 2017. This is the introduction of MPC 2.0. They go from being just a controller for their software to now creating a standalone and a software device. So there's two things at once. Requires them to change the kernel, make it better so it can do audio, and also communicate with other devices as well. Now, they introduced the MPC X and the MPC Live, but this is the introduction of MPC 2.0.
AKAI Professional. I'm at NAMM 2017, and this is going to be an exclusive video pre-NAMM. Show opens tomorrow. So we're doing like a hangout down in the convention room here. So we're going to do a little demo on the MPC X. Now, there's obviously a lot of noise online about the launch of our two new products, and you'll be able to learn a bit more about it today. So what I've done, I've kind of homed in on some of the more newer features that you guys are going to want to know about. So
I'm thinking here like 3.0, a better sized kernel right there within the system, configured for everything. Then we could probably have, MPC STEMS, of course, but also streaming. That'd be hot. How about VST3? Taking VST3 and also, bam, putting it inside your standalone. That'd be mighty hot too. That'd be kind of cool. Better MIDI. It seems the best thing to do to get this whole thing to work is to just organize the structure of the operating system, get that kernel just right, and build out a brand new system. And we think it's possible. Now, we got to realize too, this is the 40th anniversary of AKAI. Not MPC, but AKAI, the entire company of AKAI, right? So they got to build something new.